Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna do this long-awaited update on the Calypso EVO 2 IS. So we finally got. Just checking my mic. We finally got progress on the vehicle, right? And we've actually had a delay with the fabricational side, but it looks like we got the ball rolling basically. So last week on one of the car's videos, I actually came to the car and I actually showed you the chassis leg that we had built up. So if we can come here, sorry, if we can come here and have a look. You guys remember in the previous video that this chassis leg was one of the chassis legs that was rotten, but the rust didn't flow all the way down to the bottom, right? So we've had to strip this guy up, and if I recall in the previous video, I showed you how we took it apart. Took the chassis leg apart, and we've built this guy up. So we built the left hand side up. The right hand side is by far the worst of the chassis legs. There was a couple of other spots here that we've still got to go through and clean up welding properly on. But we've tackled the major area here. Then we've got, so we had rust issues all the way, like rust spots creeping up, and there were holes underneath everywhere here. There was a couple of holes on here, so there's a lot of putting on the side here. So initially what we done was we first cut out the smaller plates and we were going to replace that, but then we started finding that the rust is actually creeping up, and it's not rusted as yet, but it's putted. And that actually disturbs your weld, meaning that when you try and weld up there, you actually start burning through. It becomes a mission, and the correct way of actually doing that is by basically getting rid of that whole section and redoing that section. So we've had to change our approach to how we start assembling the car, if I can call it that. So initially what we done was we first took off the chassis leg, and as we started in this area here, we started finding rust running all the way down the chassis leg under the car. So the leg that goes under the car is still okay, but unfortunately the half of the leg is gone. So we needed to build up that leg, and I showed you guys in the previous video how we started building it up. There's actually, I wanted to show you guys the bolts there. Let me see. Okay, I'll get that bolt now. I'm gonna show you guys the cross member bolts. Not bolts, the cross member nuts. It's supposed to be a nut, but it's very specialized, and you can see it's high strength. That sits in the chassis leg. So this is now your cross member sits here, your chassis leg is here, but you've got nuts, two nuts sitting there, and it's not just normal nuts or one big long nut. And I'm going to show you guys how we actually have to hunt that down and get the correct nut to build into that leg. So having said that, seeing that we had to cut out so far here and it's all on the same chain, we didn't want to carry on, or we can't really carry on building the chassis leg with the floorboard still rotten. So we started making the floorboard up. So we made the floorboard up into 3 sections, and this is our first section here, which is our bead roll section. And then we've got another section over here because there is intricate corners to the floorboard, but we've got to unfortunately make it up in certain sections. We don't have the press that we need, or the big bead roller, or the big English wheels that we need, and we've got to do with what's available in South Africa currently until we're able to order the tool that we need. So first floorboard was done, then we made up the plate on the side. If the camera can just come around the side here, we made up that plate in the corner over there, right? So we've got it mocked up and welded up from here down. So we've had to CO2 weld on the one side, and then we had to come and basically TIG weld all the way down, because your metal it's 1.6 millimeter over here. We're using a 1.6 plate, but with time it's deteriorated. So we just, if you come and you MIG weld it, you basically just start burning through it and you have shitty welds. In this case here, we had to TIG weld, and we got the welding down. We're able to grind it down decently flat. And yeah, so next one is, if you can come over here, and you can see here by your foot well. So we've had to build this section up first before we tackle this area. So you'll see here that we need to replace this guy. It's got a bead in here, another bead in here, and there's a bead in this side here. We're actually going to build this plate up into 3 sections, and we're going to start off just by the bend. We're going to start off with one plate, That'll be the one plate with the 2 beads in. We might do the 3rd bead in here, and then the next plate coming all the way up to the top here. And we'll have to carry on, unfortunately, with just under the battery tray here and build that whole guy up. So in that sense, it's not just patched up, it's built up properly. And yeah, then we should be able to start closing this guy up. So we'll do the floorboard completely. Then once the floorboard is done, then we'll into place. So yeah, once that is done, we can then start prepping the car, taking it down to metal, and then start prepping the vehicle up for the rest of the metal work and primer phase or epoxy phase. Anyway, guys, this was just a quick update on this guy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love your people's comments. Please carry on with it and let us know what you guys think on this one here. Let us know what you guys think about the floorboard. You have seen how the car, you've seen how the car looked before. Let me know, and yeah, do what you guys do. Like, subscribe, share, and hope you enjoyed.